The tragedy on the tracks in New Jersey. The NTSB is trying to figure out what led to the train in Hoboken to slam into the terminal, even going airborne into the platform. A mother with local ties to South Florida was the only person who did not survive. Local 10 News reporter Andrew Perez is live at Hoboken with more for us this afternoon. Andrew.
Calvin, we've just learned that the engineer who was on that train has now tested negative for drugs and alcohol, which at this point raises more questions than answers. But check this out. The local paper is really focusing on new safety concerns with the rail lines. All this after a young mother was killed and more than 100 other people seriously injured.
I just try to comfort her as much as I can. And I was like, miss, I'm not going to leave you. I'm not going to let you. If you're going to die, you're not going to die by yourself right now.
He's the passenger who found Fabiola Bitar de Kroon in the rubble after a horrific train crash in Hoboken, New Jersey, that also injured more than 100 other people.
By the time that I realized what happened, we had already ran through the platform.
Passengers on the train tossed around, passengers on the platform, which was crowded, injured by debris. De Kroon had just left her baby girl at a daycare and was trying to catch her train when she died in that wreck.
I mean, she was just lovable. She loved her daughter. She always had a smile on her face.
I feel like that poor child doesn't have a mom, and she didn't know that.
More than 24 hours after the crash, investigators remained on scene trying to understand why the train never stopped. The NTSB is speaking with the engineer while the area remains off limits. Crews continue the cleanup. By now we've seen the video. There was a whole lot of debris. I mean, think about it. This train sped all the way down the line. It crashed into the platform. It crashed into the building. It took crews a while, but they were finally able to recover that data recorder. It's a very important part of this investigation while the injured recover and family and friends mourn. We've learned de Kroon once lived in South Florida. She graduated from FIU, but her family says she's from Brazil. She moved north to start a new life with her husband and child recently. And as far as the investigation, the data recorder, which will tell investigators how fast this train was going, the state that it was in, it's being sent back to a lab for investigation. Crews are still working to get to surveillance video, but the building you're looking at, it's so unsafe that it has been somewhat of a mission so far. That's the latest in Hoboken. I'm Andrew Perez, Local 10 News.
Andrew, thanks a lot. And Andrew will be back with more live coverage from New Jersey on Local 10 News at 11 o'clock and also reports from New York. Also coming up on World News Tonight at 6:30.